Hello, good evening, students. Today we discuss the topic on introduction to risk management. Okay, so we have already discussed some of the portion that is on belongs to the risk management. Today our discussion is on the risk management, different types of strategies, how the risk management can be there, how it will be maintained, that can be done in these risk management procedures. First, the section, the aims of this presentation. Then we go for the risk management cycle, categories of risk, then risk register, then we go for the risk completion, and then go for the tips of success, why risk management is important, and then we go for the summary of the conclusion. But today's topic I conclude up to the categories of risk management. Rest of the topic conclude in the next day. Now, what is the aims of the presentation? They explain the why the risk is involved and how it is relevant. Then we go for the risk cycle, then preparing the risk register, then management, and regarding the reporting on the risks. Okay. Now the thing is that if we think the risk management how it will be done, the guidelines out there. First we compare the next picture first, then we go for it. The next picture suggests a mouse is trying to collect the food with a helmet. Okay, so that means the risk is happening to your company, but you have to face that problem and how to overcome the situation. So that's a big challenge for you. Now, if we go to the details, first we go for the what is risk management. It is identify the risks that is belonging different types of risks in it, access, rank it, and address in the order to priority, then mitigation of the risks so that it can survive in the company. Okay. Next is risk management. Why it is needed? Promotes the good management, maybe the legal requirement for depending on the industry or the sector. Resources are available on the net resources, and then you go for the focus on the risk management topic. Now, the thing is that when you go for the risk management, then we have to think about the risk management cycle. First, confirm the strategy. That's the important thing. How to confirming your strategy, then identify the access risk. Then you go for challenge and evaluation control. Then you have to take the action, then monitor and report the risk, and then you confirm again the strategy. That is the total policy of the system. The confirming strategy gives you the rest of the thing automatically controlled. So your strategy should be good so that it can be controlled all of the things. Next, a risk management cycle on step by different purpose. When the risk is just involving, you just define high level plan for this, that is plan A, B for this one, and unit for specific targets. If you want to go for the short term targets, you have to involve the risk and they have to complete it. Then if you go for the long term target, you have to complete another risk. Okay. So next, the risk management cycle step 2, the risk identification. How to identify the risks. First thing is that first we have to spread out the risk into cause and possible effects. What is the cause? You have to make a note down, and what is the possible effects for that? What is affected for that? Then you have to understand how it will be related to your system or company, and then you have to clear it. Because nowadays we are making for the plan for the ERP, enterprise resource planning. So the risk control can be done by this ERP system, and then you have to consider they have to clear the risks so that it minimizes, and your system strategy should be completely provide you the benefit for the next profit. Next, the challenges and evaluated how to control policies, action, process designing, preventing risk to limit of the impact, how it will work. You have to distribute the work. Not only you have to give the effect to the customer and policies so that they will give you the more benefit and your risk will be mitigated. Next, how the action is taken. The serious leaks are there, weak or absent. First, you have to control whether the risk is weak or it is absent. If it is absent, then it's very good for your company. But if it's not, it's a weak, so you have to identify in the beginning. You have to make a risk appraisal role, examine, and then you have to clarify the risk why it is happening. So this is the risk management step 4. Then go to the step 5, where you understand the format of capturing risk registered, and risk relevant to the annual list, serious risk relevant to the it, then customized, then senior management board, and risk the goods for the inter governments. Next, we go for the risk categories. First one, financial, reduction of finding, failure of strategies, and the forecast, poor management, lack of value of money, fraud, then poor bodies. So that is another fixed cost for the financial risk management. Then you go for the operational risk management, where it's a failure of the IT system. That's a major risk. You have take poor quality of service delivery, lack skills in discontinuity of work due to the labor management, no process, no track. So that's become the operational management risk you have to involve. Next, the reputational is a very important. That is makes a if your staff making some crime and is a unethical, legal way to make the strategy of that. So that is a very bad impact for your company. That has a risk. Then the governments and completion, so lack of over strategies of the by the brand. You have to strategies due to the not defined formally. You have to define formally, and then you have to go for the this. Then taxes and law, data policies, health and safety rules that should be included in your system. So otherwise, it will be a totally disaster for the entire system. Next, the strategy activity. That's where the objective, so that you can overcome that risk, and then you go for the new strategy for overcoming, and then giving the best effort. Next day we'll continue that lecture with the text factor, and then we go for it. Thank you all of you.